Hello YouTube. Hi, my name is Mark. This is Nixon Motorsports. This channel is all about motorsports, from racing to exotic cars and even simulators. Today's video, this is an update of Eagles Canyon Raceway here in early 2024. If you haven't seen this racetrack, stay tuned, watch this video. There's some really cool stuff going on here. So let's get into the video. All right, so let me talk about Conier Motorsports here at Eagles Canyon Raceway. As I pan out, you can see their facility here. Now this is Trackside. Very cool, a lot to talk about here just for Conier itself. As I point forward here, this is the main garage shop area, if you will, where they do a lot of prep work and so on. Up above, and I'll take you up there in a minute, where I'm pointing, you can see there's a full-scale restaurant up on top here. Which is way cool, elevator access. So I'll show you that in a minute. You can see the car on the top there. It says over the top for the restaurant name, which is neat. As I pan over here to the right side, you can see the retreat. This is actually pretty cool as well. This is a hotel. Not only a hotel, but it actually comes equipped man cave, if you will. So the bottom section of the retreat, the hotel, the 1 and 2 bedroom rooms, you actually have a full garage setup down below. So that's actually very cool. If you're a racer that needs to come out for a couple days, race weekend, whatever, you could bring your race car out here and actually use their hotel garage setup. It's pretty trick. So this is Conier. Now these guys, they've been here for a while. It is a full prep shop. So if you need to store your race car, if you need to rent a race car, they do all that. They'll do repair, rebuild, modifications, full tire service, that type of thing. So it's pretty extensive. I hear they do very good work. I use them for tire primarily, mountain balance, that type of thing. But way cool, and it's neat to actually have this here on site at Eagles Canyon. So let's see if we can get into the restaurant from here. Now they have this new staircase blocked off here at the moment. If I roll over this way, here you can see the elevator, which is kind of cool. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah, it's coming down. We'll take the elevator up. First time I've done that, actually, kind of neat. So if you have any disabled individuals, you'll have access nice and easy here for the restaurant. So I just hit the up button and we're going up. All right, so I'm at the restaurant. Now, I don't think they're open today. Oh, I can go in though. So let me just show you what it looks like. It is closed, but they have it open, so that's neat. Isn't this fantastic? To have a restaurant like this at a racetrack, at Eagles Canyon, pretty special. So this is beverage service, so I believe it's wine and beer. Looks like some liquor as well. Hot dogs, hamburgers, all that type of stuff. You can see all the TV monitors. Isn't this neat? Now, it probably holds, I'm guessing, probably, 50, 60 plus people. Maybe more than that, actually. And then you have this outdoor section here, which is not air conditioned, though it does have fans and such. Restrooms up here, as you can see over there. They have a little section here in the back corner for like live music things, that type of stuff. But all the seating up here as well. At least it's covered in this section, but not air conditioned. Visibility to the track up here, not so much. I mean, you can see a couple sections. I would say that's the only negative here, unless they stream video from the track up on the TVs and broadcast that in here. But this is above Conier Motorsports here at the track. There you go. So from the restaurant, you do have 2 staircases. I'm going down the back side currently. And again, I went up the elevators you just saw. And this is the section of Conier. This is the tire facility right here to my left where I'm kind of pointing, if you see my finger. You do have a full dyno here as well, a chassis dyno. Pretty trick. So that is the restaurant concierge. Let's go up the hill. So from here, I'll go up the hill. I'll show you the Platinum Lounge itself. It's pretty cool. Let's go take a look at this thing. You know, as I'm walking up the hill to show you the Platinum Lounge next, you can see here as I just pan over to the left side going up the hill, this is a big open area. Not sure what the plans are here. I did not ask. My guess it will be either future garages as well or additional parking. Who knows? It could be any one of those things, but quite a bit of space here. So let's keep going up the hill. Now this building here, where I'm pointing to the left, this slanted roof building, that is the Platinum Club. It is for Platinum members only, but it's also used for timing and scoring, that type of thing. Pretty cool. Restroom has a small you know, lounge service, if you will, you know, drinks, whatever not are in here. It's kind of neat. Let's see if it's open. Yeah, so the Platinum membership's been around for a while for the track. It's an additional fee. Not sure what that is. You'll have to check with the track. It does look like it's open, so let's peek in here. So this is the Platinum Lounge as I just kind of span around here. Here's the little kitchen area, which is nice. Nice seating. Look at the view of the track. It's not too bad from here, right? Now this is air conditioned. Obviously it's enclosed, so if weather was poor, you know, this is a great place to be. And there is a restroom over here just for the club, and this is the timing and scoring booth for the track for races and such. This is where they sit. Pretty cool, right? All right, so from here, let's continue going up the hill. There's a new viewing suite access that not quite done yet. This is for rent. Now the bottom section of this viewing area, and this is turn one. Let me just point to it and show you. The bottom area is food and beverage service. We'll walk over there and I'll show you. And the very top of the building, those are suites. There's only 4. They have a private covered, you know, patio type of thing that you can use for viewing. And it's here at turn 1. It is the best viewing spot at the track. So just letting you know, if you're going to be out here, a race event, either spectating or you're in some level of race activities, you know, you might find this of interest. So let's just span over here. Workers are in here, so I'll have to be careful. Yeah, this is way cool. I gotta tell you this, there's so much going on here at Eagles Canyon. I swear, every time I come out here, and that's a lot, there's always something new going on. Pretty cool. So here's the section down below. Now the nice thing here, so you can see they're gonna have food and beverage service. It's all covered. Pretty good visibility. You're gonna have all kinds of tables and chairs and such. Visibility, not too bad. You can see down here is turn 1, and as you go up the hill, there's turn 3A, 3B up at the top there, and so on. That is turn 1 grandstands. I'll take you over there in a minute. But let's go up on top. Let me show you the suites. All right, so turn 1 suites. Now, The track has a different name for this. I don't remember what they called it. I'm calling it the Sweets at Turn 1. So you know what it's going to be. So you get up here. This is accessible up here at this level. Now they may put a gate or something there, I'm not sure. But here are the different suites. They're not quite done yet, but we can peek in here. You can get an idea what these are going to look like. Microwave, dishwasher, sink, refrigerator, and so on. Pretty trick, right? And then of course, they have these sliding doors so you can either open it up and connect a couple suites or all of them together, or you can have your own private suite. And the viewing up here is pretty darn good. Let's see if I can get out here just to show you. So this is nice too. This is all private here. This is only for the suite owners, if you will. Again, these are for rent, but just look at the view up here. You can see the majority of the track. Now on the back side of the hill there, you cannot see the back long straightaway where I'm pointing. That's pretty much the only section. If I go, let me keep going this way. If I go up closer to this corner and pan down this way, now you can see, here's your start finish line, down below, the grandstands, and so on. Isn't that cool? So this is why Eagles Canyon is so great. It's one of those windy days here in Texas. So let me walk over here to the grandstand. It's the only grandstand currently at the track. It's got a nice little walkway here, which is neat. And now, it's not covered, as you can see. Its location, though, is pretty great. It's right at turn 1, and wheelchair accessible. You have some table and chairs up here. And such down below, multi-level, as you can see. This, though, gives you a great, very close view of driver activity going on. So if the weather's not too terribly hot or cold, I would say this is where to be. You even have power outlets here, which is kind of neat. And of course, these are just flag stands. All you racers know that. So as you look up across down there, you see a flag stand. Here's another, up the hill, and so on. So that's very typical during race events. You'll have 2 to 3 or more sometimes flaggers that will be at each of these stations. And you know, that's a mandatory, it's a safety item. But this is the grandstands here at turn 1. All right, so let me walk down the hill, show you the rest of the track. Let me talk about it while I'm walking. This track was originally built by the Cooks, David and Linda Cook. I believe they built it, let me find my notes here. I believe they built it in the early 2000s, thereabout. I forgot the exact year. They sold it to the new owners, Livio and his wife, in June of 2017. It's on about 400 acres. It's a good sized location. But the track itself, so once the new ownership came in, they ripped up the track. They modified the track itself. It's now a 2.7 mile circuit, 15 turns. It has about a half a mile straight down the back section of the track. It is a FIA spec width track, so the dimensions for width, the front straight section is 48 foot wide, and the rest of the track is 40 feet wide. There's about 200 feet or more of elevation here at this racetrack, and on top of that, the track is maintained exquisitely, if you ask me. Not only is this a challenging track to a degree from a driver technical point of view. The surface is smooth, the grip level is just right, and it's a pleasure to actually drive this track from just kind of the feel, the rhythm of it. But no matter what track it is, and you racers know this, who I'm talking to, if the track is not kept up, if it becomes very bumpy, you know, patchwork all over the place, it can lose its, let's say, peak value, right, from a driver perspective over time. So that's the track itself, and again, compliments to the owners. The work that they do here on this track, it's fantastic. All right, so let me pause here just for a minute and pan around to show you just some of the garages. So here's 2 rows of garage bays. They were some of the original garages at the facility. Down below you have a new set and another row here. Now the new garages are a step up for sure, better insulation. There is air conditioning capability should you desire to have or want that. Access to the garages is very difficult. There is a long waiting list from what I understand, but that's what the garages look like. Well, every track that has race cars has to have fuel or race gas. Eagles Canyon is no exception. So this is the fuel station here at the track. They have everything from 93 up to, what do they got, 100 or 110, I think it is. Yeah, 110. So Sunoco fuel here at the track, so pretty much everything you need on that end of it. Now, as I just stand here and kind of pan around just for view, this track again continues to evolve, but from a space point of view, paddock area will include and wrap around the garages. You can sort of see it here. You have access this direction. As I point to this building behind me, that's the main building for the track itself. This is to my right, this is your grid access up here. So you would actually roll this way, and then to your right where those tarps are up on top, that's where you would actually stage on grid to roll on track itself. But panning over this way, you have another staging area. This is where cars will roll off track. You have a garage there, see where it says, I want to go fast. Usually that's used for scrutineer, tech, that type of thing. It's a multi-purpose garage. But that garage is used through various different race events. And then ultimately to the left of it, there's a smaller garage to the left in the back. That's just track, you know, sweepers, that type of stuff, maintenance for the track itself. So the building itself, again, one of the original buildings from the initial days of the track. It's quite nice. TVs, restrooms, some food service in there, though very limited. So that is a nice addition. As I pan over here, and we'll head over there in just a second, you can see another set of some of the newer garages that have been built. Again, they're all full. They have been from the very, very beginning. But there's some additional garages, and what was desperately needed over here, and I'll show you that in a second, a trackside restroom facility, which is great. It includes showers and so on. Very nice. So let's head over there. Let me show you what that looks like. All right, so I was gonna take you in here and show you the garages. Some guys are doing some work on it. Quite nice though. Hey, how you doing? So, well, here, I can peek in here and show you what it looks like. Obviously his and hers. Hopefully nobody's in here. Nope. So this is a quick glance at what they look like. And you have some private stalls, you have a couple showers. This is very nice restroom facility. So that's at Eagles Canyon. All right, so let me talk about this thing. What is this? This is another very cool feature. They're in their final stages of completing. I'm not gonna go in there because construction workers. This is actually apartments for lease or rent. They do long-term leases here. You have a garage on the bottom, you have living quarters up on top. I think they're between 1 and 3 bedrooms. What is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like 6 units. Now, will they expand more over time? I couldn't tell you, but that's another pretty cool feature of Eagles Canyon, right? All right, I'm at the bottom of the hill. What do we have? Skid pads. Very nice skid pads. So this track, again, continues to evolve everywhere you look. There's always construction. This is a relatively new addition. It's actually a very large single skid pad, or it can be run in 2 different sections at once, which is a lot of what they do here. So that's actually awesome. The driving school here is continuing to evolve, which is neat to see. So any potential new racers or drivers that want to learn techniques, you might want to check out their racing program or school here. So there's that. Now you have additional construction going over here to the side. Some of that will be for a paddock area, and they'll continue to push out clear over where the grass is up to the fence line over there for additional paddock area. So exactly what they're building there at the moment, honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's more than likely paddock itself, but wanted to show you what's going on here. Now, if you haven't seen the previous video I did on Eagles Canyon, go check that out. I'll actually put it down below if you want to go look at that. That was about a year and a half ago, I think it was, to kind of see the before and after, or where it's at. I'll probably do this once a year just because the changes are so radical and so happening here, just to kind of keep you informed. If you're not from Texas, or if you don't come out here to check out Eagles Canyon, I'll do that so you can stay updated on that. For you drivers out there, I would say, look, Eagles Canyon, look, I don't work for the track. This is just me. I'm a member. I race here. I love this place. For Central US, I gotta say, in my opinion, this is among the top level membership tracks that you can access. It's reasonably affordable. It's relatively close to Dallas-Fort Worth, and services and such in the area are accommodating. But driving the track, I love the track. It's technical enough, and it's a fast track. I would highly recommend you consider coming out here for a race event, or some private testing, whatever that may be. The last point I'll note is that, and I hear this from ownership here as well, that they envision this being and maintaining to be one of the premier tracks, you know, in the nation. And every dollar they have inbound, they use it to reinvest in the track, which is why you see this constant evolution here for the facility itself. In fact, they even purchased, I heard, another 300-400 acres adjacent to this track. What they'll do, let's see what that becomes. I've heard about a full karting facility being built. I've heard about a off-road dirt track also being built or in consideration. So way cool stuff. So if you have any questions, shoot your comments over. If I haven't addressed anything here that you're specific to your need, let me know. I'll try to get an answer for you on that. And that's about it for this video. I hope this was useful. And if you haven't subscribed, right, hit that button. I would appreciate that. Until next time, ciao.